Yo, what is up, everybody, on this Tuesday evening? Sorry I'm running a little bit late. I had to restart my computer. It was being really weird, and my monitors weren't working and connecting, and I didn't know what I was going to do, actually, if it didn't work, because this is how I stream. I have to hook it up through all this, which the camera's connected, all that stuff. So anyway, it's fine. Restarted it, and it worked like a charm, but I was definitely nervous for a second. But when in doubt, I always tell people this. Did you restart your computer? Restart your computer and then see if it helps. And then in this case, it did help. Hope you guys are doing fantastic, man. It's been a whirlwind of a couple days here. Just trying to keep up with all the news. And honestly, like, the Chiefs haven't done too terribly much. So we're keeping up. But there's definitely been enough to keep everything moving quickly here with the signing of Jawan Taylor. And then there's a couple minor moves. The Chiefs signed Tershawn Wharton to a one-year deal for around $2 million. They tendered tight end Jody Fortson, and he tweeted out, I talked about this in my video that I just dropped tonight, but he tweeted out today that he's something along the lines of excited to be here for another 365 days with the Kingdom. He said, around for another 365, and I'm thankful, hashtag Chiefs Kingdom. So it looks like that. So let's go, dude. But honestly, that's really all the Chiefs have done. Andrew Wiley got signed to the Commanders, but that's really all of the Chiefs free agents. There was a little bit of news on Orlando Brown Jr. today from Adam Schefter that Orlando hasn't gotten a deal done yet because he wants top left tackle money in half the league. Well, they didn't even say how much of the league. He said around the league, he is perceived as a right tackle. So that was interesting to hear. There's been a lot of moves by some other teams. If you guys didn't know, the Broncos just signed Pirine. I think it's we have his cousin on the practice squad, but the former Bengals running back that, plowed through the Chiefs on the regular when we played them in the regular season, Samaje Pirine. He got signed, I think, was
the Grim Reaper.
Was it a 2-year? Yeah, 2-year, $7.5 million deal with the Broncos. So that's definitely their new Melvin Gordon, meaning Melvin Gordon ain't coming back to the Broncos, but he tweeted out saying, Cincinnati, I just want to say thank you for accepting my family and I with open arms. We couldn't have asked for a better home these past 4 years. I will always have nothing but love for you. And he is now a Bronco. So the Broncos, dude, have made quite a bit of moves, to be honest. Quite a bit of moves indeed. And some notification just went off. What was it? I didn't see it. Oh, Becky with the 4-month saying 100K bottle has been ordered. It will definitely be late. I'd love for you to unbox it on one of your lives, though. If possible, share it with Danny. Yeah, I actually saw your email. I'm behind on my email stuff just because it's been so crazy with free agency stuff. But Becky, thank you so much first. And then second, we will definitely open it up on a live stream 1,000%. If you say meow, I'll sub. Totally not a puppy dog. Meow mix in the house. Let's go, dude. King Lewis said, I'd love to see Brandon Cooks on the Chiefs. What's up, man? Navy Knights in here. Do you think they're going to sign Adam Thielen? Well, last I saw, Adam Thielen was on his way to visit with who? He's on his way to visit with somebody, the Vikings. No, the Panthers. I'm tripping. Adam Thielen is formerly of the Vikings. I'm tripping. Okay, so Ian said this an hour ago. I'll share my screen. We're going to keep an eye on Twitter, too, because deals keep happening. But Ian said this an hour ago. The Panthers are expected to host former Vikings wide receiver Adam Thielen on a visit tomorrow. The veteran has plenty left, and Carolina will get the first look. Becky with 5 gifted? Oh, man. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Becky. Another thing, guys, we're going to hit 100,000 subs tomorrow, which is really crazy. I mean,
Grim be the Grim Reaper.
Mind-blowing, basically, that the channel would be where it's at today. And I mean, as of right now, if I go to the live sub counter and the analytics, we're at 99,425 subs. Honestly, we could hit that overnight, but I have a feeling I'm going to wake up in the morning and we'll be like right around 100K. I might just wake up and stream, actually, to celebrate the 100,000 mark. We'll see. But we are right there. I mean, as I was watching the real-time counter, it just went up to 99,426. So, I mean, we are really, really close. And that is crazy to me. What is this? Okay. That's old. Yeah. Insanity, guys. I mean, oh, and Chris with the 10 gifted. Becky with the 5. Yeah, Becky, we'll definitely open that bottle. We will definitely open that bottle on a stream. You sent me like a 100K celebratory bottle. Definitely. Somebody said something. Are we going to lose Townsend? He left a cryptic message underneath Andrew Wiley's farewell post on IG. Jeez Louise. I need you guys to DM me some of this stuff. I can't keep up. What did he say? Andrew Wiley. Well, I will say this. Yeah, thanks for the 10, Chris. Gift and bombs, per usual. You legend of a man. Patrick Mahomes. Okay, so Andrew Wiley. Let's just look at it real quick. Andrew Wiley shared a farewell post 5 hours ago. I didn't even see this. No words can express how much the city has meant to me. It truly has been home for me and my family for the past 6 years.
Go get it.
To the fans, I can't thank you enough for showing up, being passionate, cheering loud no matter what. He thanked his teammates. To Coach Reed, Brett Veach, Andy Heck, thank you for bringing an undrafted rookie on his 4th practice squad of the year and coaching me up to play this game at the standard y'all set. That's incredible. I mean, to think about that. Some of the best times in my life have happened in the city. I'm forever grateful. I mean, you can see him up. It's so small. The text is, you guys can't read it, but Patrick Mahomes says, love you, brother. Chad Henney, congrats, buddy. Appreciate you. Jody Fortson, Big Wiley, love you, dog. Willie Gay Jr., love you, dog. Mitch Schwartz congratulated him. Creed said, gonna miss you, brother. Keep on kicking. But Travis Kelsey, love you, brother. Cherish all the years, man. Too many memories. Wiley responded, but what did Jerick McKinnon replied with a sad face. George Karloftis. Tommy Townsend said, good luck going forward, brother. All the love. Looking forward to seeing you down the road. What kind of cryptic message is that? Oh. When he said, looking forward to seeing you down the road. Oh, okay. I'll share that on the screen. I don't know that I would read much into that, to be honest. Let me switch to this. I don't know that I would read into that, really. I took that as like, see ya around. But if you want to read into it a little bit, it could say, or it could mean that Tommy Townsend could potentially be a commander. I don't read too much into that. They did tender Tommy Townsend, and I think the Chiefs can match it. But that's all I know about Tommy. So that's cool. I didn't even see that goodbye post. Yo, Derek Weagle with the 5. Yo, thanks so much for the 5 bomb, brother. More, said somebody. Oh, Travis Kelsey, more. And now, I'm back on Twitter. I'm just going to kind of refresh Twitter every now and again and make sure that we don't miss anything important. Trey Pipkins is back. The Titans are signing former 49er starter and versatile guard center Daniel Brunskill. That's new. The Bills restructured Stephon Diggs' contract. But that's really it. Aaron Rodgers, that's the big deal. He's going to be on the Pat McAfee show tomorrow at 1 p.m. He might be announcing his decision. I mean, I would not put it past him. I'm not 100% sure. But that's something. Yeah, that is definitely something. What's up, everybody? Logan, Jackson, Gary, the real one, Rels. Exotic Soy Sauce says, what's going on, everybody? What's up, man? Nancy's in here. Aries, is that a sign of something to come? Oh, talking about Townsend? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Kelly, good to see ya. GTSY. Jackson said, who's better, Mahomes or Burrow? Mahomes by a lot. Yeah, it's not even close. Logan said Juju? Question mark. I mean, he's available. He's a free agent still available. Has been quiet. The Chiefs have signed a right tackle that they said's playing left. That's all they've done. And I dove into that in more detail in tonight's video that I just dropped at 7:15. Cole getting close to 100K, said Daniel. So close, man. He might announce it on McAfee, Tristan, talking about Aaron Rodgers, whether he's going to the Jets or somewhere else. But honestly, I have no idea. I don't know what to make of that guy half the time. Is McColl going or staying? I mean, he's a free agent. It's until they sign a deal with them or something, he's going. You know, if I like, it was like a do or die thought right now with McCole Hardman, I'd probably say he's going. But honestly, man, the receiver market has been kind of chill so far this offseason. It's not impossible McCole comes back. I don't think that's a priority over a different style receiver, like a Juju slot guy offsetting Kelsey. I mean, it doesn't have to be Juju, but they kind of already have the quick, gadgety receiver in Kadarius Toney. You know, hopefully he stays healthy, kind of a thing. If McColl comes back, dude, I would welcome that, though, 100%. We don't want D-Hop or OBJ. I've kind of changed my tune slightly on DeAndre Hopkins, and I'll explain why. He said that he would be willing to work with the team on his current contract, so it probably won't even be those cap numbers. And then, second, if the Chiefs could get him for a 4th-round pick or something instead of a 2nd, then I'd be more open to it. If it was, you know, a lower contract, a little bit more team friendly, and so it's 2 years, no extension. Okay, he said he didn't need an extension, so 2 years, a little bit lower cap hit than what it's slated to be, and then a 4th-round pick or something for him. I'm more open to it, but I'm still team Juju over that. But we'll just see, man. The Chiefs might make a different move somewhere else. So we're just kind of waiting. We're just kind of waiting and seeing what's good. Yeah, Lazard is a Jet. That's another one. He signed he either did sign or is slated to sign a 4-year deal for like $44 million or something like that. And that's what I'm talking about with the wide receiver deals. I mean, that's $11 million a year. Let me go back to my Twitter and look at something real quick here. Andy Dalton signed a 2-year, $10 million deal with the Panthers. Pretty random. The Indianapolis Colts are going to cut Matt Ryan in other QB news. And dude, the way his contract is structured with the Colts, even though he's getting cut, he still makes $12 million with the Colts. So I jokingly said, Matt Ryan to the Chiefs on a vet min deal as a backup so he can get a ring, because he's already making $12 million from the Colts regardless. He's not coming to Kansas City more than likely, but hey, yeah. It was just interesting to think about. The Colts traded Stephon Gilmore to the Cowboys earlier. That was a pretty big one. And then, okay, here's what I'm talking about the wide receiver market, guys. Zilla, thanks for the membership, man. Unless that's delayed. I see it up in this top corner. It might be stuck or something, frozen. But Matt Verderam said, in Indianapolis, there was talk about Juju Smith-Schuster's market being in the $13 million per year range. Many believed he was in a similar class in comparison to Jacoby Myers and Allen Lazard. So far, we've seen Myers and Lazard each get $11 million a year. Juju is on deck. So that's interesting. JT is messing with everyone's minds. If we sign Tunzel, Mahomes can set up a tackle or a table to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner before he gets touched. Who's JT? JT is messing with everyone's minds. JT. Justin Timberlake. I don't know who JT is off the top of my head. But the Tunzel thing would be crazy. I don't know how likely that is. but it would be probably one of the greatest O-lines in history. Thanks so much for the 5-man. Another thing that happened today, I talk about it in today's video, but a big one was Darren Waller getting traded from the Raiders to the Giants. And what the Giants used to get Waller was the 3rd-round compensatory pick that they got from the Chiefs in the Kadarius Toney trade. So the Chiefs got Toney, and then the Giants got Darren Waller with that pick. Obviously, the Chiefs also traded a 6th-round pick, but that's pretty crazy. A lot of crazy stuff going down. Oh, JT, Jawan Taylor. Oh, okay, I'm over here like, JT. Sorry, I'll get used to the abbreviations. He's so new, you got to say his name, man. Because I'm like, JT? All right, yeah. Jawan Taylor. Thanks. Yeah. Could we re-sign Justin Watson? Yeah, that's certainly not out of the realm of possibilities. I feel like we are going hardcore defense in the draft, said Andrew. There's definitely needs. I think the Chiefs will definitely they'll go defense. I could see a couple offensive picks. I could see a later round running back, wide receiver, maybe even a tackle. I still think the Chiefs could go round 1 tackle. I do. Then you could just decide, do you want Jawan Taylor to go left tackle, or did you get a left tackle in round 1? He is slated to be the left tackle according to reports, but if the Chiefs find somebody who's more experienced and suited for left tackle in round 1 in the draft, Jawan Taylor can stay at the right side and he's not going to argue about it. He's a right tackle. He's fine to play on the right side. If they get a tackle in the draft that they're super happy with, but they're like, yeah, we're not as confident with him moving over to the left as we are Jawan Taylor, then Taylor could go left. So the Chiefs are in a pretty interesting situation with the tackle. The Broncos made an aggressive push to sign former Packers Allen Lazard before he ultimately agreed to terms with the Jets. That's interesting. The Broncos were just rumored to be getting rid of some of their wide receivers. Yeah, that's weird. Any news on Juan Thornhill, asked Joshua. No. No new news on Juan Thornhill. There's no news on anybody with the Chiefs other than like the 2 that I talked about. They tendered Jody Fortson. They signed Tershawn Wharton, defensive tackle, to a 1-year, like $2 million deal. And they signed Jawan Taylor from the Jags. That's it. Then Andrew Wiley got signed to the Commanders. That's really all I've seen from the Chiefs. 4 little moves. Eli, appreciate you, man. Much love, brother. Kyle said O-line mostly set. Complete overhaul after Super Bowl 55. Creed, Tooney, Pro Bowlers. Trey probably soon. Taylor, 35th pick, played every game since rookie year. Yeah, he hasn't missed a game. He's only 25. And he's super athletic. Yeah. I have let me see what happens. I have a training video of his in the gym. Let me see if I can pull that up, dude. He is fast, bro. I think I have it. Let me see if there's any copyright music. I don't know. He's kind of a dog, though. Here, I'll show you. Let me go. What happens if I go to this? What's on this? Okay, that's actually kind of ideal. Can I move this here? What's going to happen? It might make me go away, but look at some of his workout, dude. He's fast. Oh, no. Oh, fire. I can stay here. Yeah, dude. This guy's an animal. Yeah, he's very quick, very mobile, quick-footed, great footwork. I mean, this dude can move. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, nice footwork indeed. Facts. He can throw this ball to the ceiling. That's pretty cool. I can't do that. Yeah, man. Dog. All right, now how do I get rid of this video? I don't know how to get rid of it, but there you go. It's in there forevermore, I think. But it don't matter because I'm going to this. All right. Sheesh. Yo, Becky with the 10? I didn't see that. Sorry if I already missed this. As always, I'm working. But any whisperings about who Hardman may be talking to at all? Well, thanks for the 10. You didn't miss it. No, like Jordan Schultz reported that there were several teams interested in Mecole Hardman. But that was really it. I haven't heard anything else. I'm sure Mecole Hardman's been tweeting like a little bit. He's pretty active on Twitter. Let me see if he... I don't think he said anything or anything like that, but... yeah, he hasn't really said anything. But thanks for the 10. Yeah, no real update on Mecole. Yo, Black Star with the 5. If we get Tunzel, it's a third Mahomes Super Bowl unless D collapses, add Juju, Hopkins, or even OBJ. It's pretty much a guaranteed Super Bowl. I mean, that would be really crazy, man, if they were able to get Tunzel. I'm not going to lie. I keep checking Twitter, but there's nothing new. Baseball or basketball? Neither. No, neither. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, man? Bet Lucas Niang will be right tackle. He will compete for the right tackle position. I don't know if... We'll see. He did play one snap in the AFC Championship game. Or as a Super Bowl, maybe. He played one snap. But it didn't... We'll see. It's an option. Kelly said sad things didn't work out with Mecole. Well, I will say this, Kelly. It's not necessarily... Like... There's no news could mean he could be back with the Chiefs. I mean, I'm leaning towards he's probably not coming back, but it's not because I don't want him back. So it definitely could work out. But I think they would be trying to get a Juju type over Mecole if they had to choose one. Joshua said, I don't see the Chiefs paying 3 offensive linemen $20+ million. Yeah. I mean, his contract will be up soon. You like Jawan Taylor, you could part ways with him after 3. The 4th year is kind of like, I mean, I talked about it in today's video. Like, if there's an out after year 3, you could make it happen, but it's a lot tied up in your O-line. Yeah, for sure. Yep, Cowboys have Gilmore. Yeah, they traded for him. Breaking news, Tom Brady retires once again. Yep, love that. Yeah, Eagles are re-signing James Bradbury to a 3-year, $38 million deal. Yeah, they did that a little bit ago. Skip and Shannon said Jawan Taylor was not a good choice. Well, they only have a limited view of the picture. They may say that's an amazing choice after the draft. I mean, who knows? It's kind of early to tell. Fill out your bracket live real quick. Let's see where your mind's at. Like a draft bracket? Or what are you talking about? Bro, I don't know much about the draft. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm still studying that stuff. Or what bracket are we talking about? If you're talking about March Madness or something, I don't watch basketball. Have the Bengals re-signed T. Higgins? No, but he's still under contract, so he doesn't need to. Yeah, dude, I don't watch basketball, man. I don't know nothing about that. Has Adam Thielen signed with anyone? No, but he's visiting the Panthers tomorrow. Yeah, he's visiting the Panthers. Wow, Cole, the Giants acquired Darren. Yeah, I talk about it in the video I dropped like an hour ago. I mean, Darren Waller is a top 5-ish, somewhere right around there, tied into when healthy, but the problem is he hasn't been healthy. I think he was on IR last year. So he's 30, about to be 31. Not that that means everything. Travis Kelce's 33. Yeah, March Madness bracket, bro, I don't know nothing about that, man. Nothing at all. Kadarius Toney is him, says Logan. Can Karlaftis fill the void Clark leaves on the D-line? Potentially. Potentially, yes, but they need more. They need more than that. For sure. McCole acting like a clown? What did he do? He say something new? The Lions are... Okay. Here's a little update, but it's not Chiefs. But the Lions are signing former Bears running back David Montgomery. The Vikings have agreed to terms with their kicker. Okay. That's it so far for now. Recently. Are we re-signing Dunlap? That would be helpful to bring Carlos Dunlap back. Yeah, it would definitely be helpful. One veteran you'd trade a third or a fourth for? Ask Jeff. Oh, man. I mean, I'd trade a fourth for DeAndre Hopkins. Seriously. But I would have to I'd have to think on that one. I mean, I'd like a veteran like a veteran defensive end or defensive tackle. Who? Like off the top of my head, I don't know. I mean, they did re-sign Tershawn Wharton. I'm still waiting for Chris Jones news. He'll still be around in my opinion unless they do something insane. The question is, do they extend him? But yeah, I mean, potentially Dunlap doesn't return and Frank Clark is released. You need to fill that. A fourth for Danielle Hunter. Okay. Trade for Brock Purdy? Nah, he's a 49er. He'll be competing for a starting spot. McCole was a waste of a pick. Waste of a pick. I mean, he was productive and relatively healthy minus this past year. But yeah, when you look at some of the other players the Chiefs could have drafted around McColl's draft spot, I mean, that's tough. Yo, Dub Freak with the 10. What's up, man? What do you think of us going full Rams without losing, but without the losing part? Trade the first for Tunzel and then use the second or third to bring in D-Hop. I mean, in a perfect world, I would love to see them be able to trade Tunzel for the 2024 first round pick and then still use a first round pick this year in Kansas City, preferably for D-line. Like if you get Tunzel, just go D-line heavy early. I would be pretty surprised if Brett Veach and company went for Tunzel and somebody like D-Hop, because that's kind of a lot of draft capital. But if they feel confident with the young roster that they have on the defensive side of the ball and they want to make a couple big moves, and I think I have a hard time with that only because they didn't do that last year. Traded away Tyreek, got picks, made some okay signings, went young on the defense, and they freaking won the Super Bowl. So I feel like because they won it all, it would almost be harder for them to do that this year. Because they won the bowl without doing that. But, hey, man, I ain't no GM. What's up, Christy? Thanks for the 10, though, Dub Freak. Which Chief from last year hoping we re-sign the most other than Juju? I mean, probably Jerick McKinnon. He'd be in there. Dunlap's in there. I mean, Juan would be cool. I'm not sure the Chiefs can afford Juan Thornhill, but McKinnon's in there. I hope they sign him. They also, I mean, who else? Colin Saunders is one that comes to mind. Eagles re-signing Boston Scott. Oh, is that new? Jeez Louise. The updates don't stop. I mean, I did see the Lions signed former Bears running back David Montgomery, but that's all I see at the moment. Bring Mitchell Schwartz out of retirement. His back is still jacked up, Logan. Yeah, he's done. He is done. Juju and McKinnon, those are two good ones. Tommy says no one's talking about it really, but maybe Orlando comes back to play left tackle due to his market not being what he expected. Yeah, that might be a little bit more appealing to the Chiefs rather than going all in on Tunzel and giving up that capital. But I don't know. I don't know where they're at. I have this feeling they moved on from Orlando with the signing of Jawan Taylor. Can't rule it out yet until Orlando gets signed elsewhere or something. But yeah, you never know. Yeah, that's crazy. David Montgomery, the former Bears running back, stays in the NFC North and will face his old team twice a year. Best NFL player, asked Pacheco. I mean, best player in the NFL right now? Like, probably Patrick Mahomes. What if we lose Mahomes, says Minion? Yeah, not happening. You got a signature from Mitch Schwartz? That's awesome. He's great. What? Who do you think starts, Pacheco or CEH? Pacheco, yeah. I mean, it's not impossible CEH is not a Chief next year, but it still could happen. Like, he's on the last year of his rookie deal. The Chiefs could keep him on for veteran depth. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that one team checked in? Here, I'll just pull up the screen. Look at this. Adam Schefter. With all the backup QB movement, one team checked in this week with recently retired QB Chad Henne and made him an offer to return per source. Henne declined the offer and remains retired for now. What do you bet that was Eric Bieniemy and the Commanders? Like, I just feel like that's who it would have been. I said leave that Super Bowl champion alone. 2-time champ. Actually. Today was crazy today. How you guys feeling? What's up, McLovin? Yeah, feeling good, man. Feeling good. I mean, not much for the Chiefs there. Jody Fortson's back. That's it at the moment. No Cole, no CEH. Let's take anything for him and move forward. I mean, could happen. Could happen. I'm just saying it's not out of the realm of possibility. He just stays on his veteran deal for the last year. Why don't we sign anyone? We will. They will. They've made a few moves, taking their time. Per Jane Slater, can confirm the Cowboys kicked around the idea of Darius Slay. As for Bobby Wagner, I'm told that's probably out with the Las Vegas deal. Who's LVE? Who's that? Why am I tripping? I'm so tired. What is going on? Who's LVE? Las Vegas? The E's throwing me off. Is Frank gone? Frank is definitely gone. I don't know, Smoking. I mean, I think they need to make moves still. I don't think they're there yet. We should make some power moves on defense, says Blitzy. That could very well be coming. What do they say? Give CEH and a 4th round for D-Hop? Fine with me, Joel. Do they need a running back? Is CH leaving us? I mean, I have no idea, Tristan. He's still under contract. Yeah, we do need a safety. We'll need a 3rd. You think the Chiefs could get Slay? Nah. Well, probably not. He'll be expensive. Do you think Taylor was a good signing? I mean, it was a surprising signing. I didn't expect them to take a swing like that on a right tackle and then say we're going to play him as left tackle. Now, I mean, Orlando Brown Jr. basically did the same exact thing 2 years ago when he came to KC. He played like a half season for the Ravens, but I don't mind the signing. I'll be intrigued to see how it all pans out. He was top 3 in he was a top 3 tackle in like pressure. What was the stat? Pressure. What was that stat? I mean, I will say this. He was not the best at run blocking, but the Chiefs are a pass-heavy offense. Let me see. I want to get this stat right before I just say stuff. He had the 3rd lowest pressure rate allowed. There it is. 2.5% among tackles this season. Only Tristan Wirfs and Lane Johnson were better. He allowed just 16 pressures and 5 sacks last season. That's at the right tackle side. We'll see what happens if he goes left. Jordan Poyer, he's going to be too expensive, I think. High from Italy, I think. Is that what that flag is? France? Dude, I'm sorry. Don't be offended. Oh, that's Ireland. That's got to be Ireland. I'm tripping. Ireland flag. Please let me be right. Yes, it is Ireland. Let's go. Fellow Irish woman, lady. Cathal, Joy. Hello. Also, the Cowboys are getting scary. Yeah, they made a big move. Dang, speaking of, I haven't checked Twitter in 2 seconds. All right, no update. I don't think. Yeah, it's been a crazy couple of days. Wait, it's Italy? Oh my gosh, thought it was Ireland. Either way, somebody confirm and let me know. Oh my gosh. Any chance we get D-Hop or... Dude, I saw a tweet somewhere. It wasn't a verified source, so I didn't even share it. It was somebody who has been right before, but he wasn't right enough that I felt it credible. But there's a couple teams interested in Odell. I might have said Orlando when I said OBJ a second ago. They're definitely talking about Odell. Chiefs are rumored to be in on that, but that's not coming from any of the actual insiders in the NFL. So you're an Irish man. The name means warrior in Irish. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, I'm learning. I'm getting taken to school, to Irish school right now. Hey, let's go. When I saw Cathal, I thought of like Kathy. My stepmom's name is Kathy, so. Oh. Whoa, we have Chiefs news. Hey. Breaking. Free agent defensive tackle Charles Omenihu. He's signing a 2-year, $20 million max deal with the Chiefs. He's coming off of his best season, tallying 16 QB hits and 28 pressures with the 49ers, and he's only 25 years old. So there's Chiefs news. I just got a DM. There you go. Tom said, who? We're about to look him up. That name doesn't jump off the like my initial like, oh, I know that guy. Charles Omenihu? Omenihu? Here, I'll share the tweet on the screen. Man, I just dropped the video too. I'm gonna have to go drop another one, huh? That's it. That's the info right there. Let's look him up. People are already asking me thoughts on him. Well, I need to go look up this man. I'm not super familiar with him. He's 25. Number 94 for the Niners. 6'5", 280. Out of Houston, Texas. Let me look up his stats. Diamond in the rough. He had 4.5 sacks last year, for what that's worth. I'll pull up all of his stats here in a second. Okay, it looks like he's only been with the 49ers for 2 seasons. He got traded from the Texans. Okay, let me pull this up. I could look him up on PFF too, but here's kind of what his stats look like. Actually, I'll just do this. This will probably be easier. So, 2019 looks like he was drafted. I need to look at when he was drafted. But he played with the Texans, was traded to the Niners in 2021. So he had 3 sacks in 2019, 4 sacks in 2020, 0-0, and then 4.5 last season. He started every game, it looks like, or at least played in every game. But he only had... No, he didn't start every game. There's no way. This is kind of like a diamond in the rough guy. You're right. Tom Brady owns you. I don't even know who that is. I've never met Tom Brady. That guy got nothing to do with me. I know you have very small pee-pee, but good to see you. You think that means Saunders won't be back? W pickup as a Rams fan. Glad he's out of the division. I'm tired of all the Chiefs' bargain basement moves. Can't they make a substantial move? He's 25, number 94 for the Niners. Yeah, 4.5 sacks. Let me look him up on PFF. I'm more curious now. Yeah, let me look that up. Sweet, live talk. Yes, sir, Chad. Chiefs just signed a player, so we're following up on that. Let me go to PFF and look up something. Yeah, I'm going to look him up and just kind of see how, not that PFF is canon, but I can get a little bit more accurate stuff in the premium stats here on PFF. Let me pull it up. Thanks for your patience. Didn't expect the Chiefs to make a move right now. All right. PFF gives a little bit more context and some more details. Let me pull this up. So, hey, we said the Chiefs really needed to make a move for a defensive tackle. Well, here you go. Drafted in the 5th round, okay, of the 2019 NFL draft by the Texans. Now, I'm going down here to kind of look. He didn't seem like a starter. I mean, I don't fully know how the 49ers line works, but 572 snaps. He did have his best year. A good pass rush grade, too. 10 hits, 39 hurries. So let me do this. Let me go by position. We'll go, I need defensive grades. We want the interior, and I'll pull up the Chiefs and the Niners. And let me look at the comparison, just kind of how he's been doing in comparison to some of these guys. So can I go 20% of snaps? Will that keep him in there? Yeah. No. Wait, did I pick right 2 teams? Yeah. Okay. Wait. 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 Why is everybody saying Odell? Oh, he's an edge? Why did I feel like I saw DT? Oh, defensive tackle. Okay, well, here he is. Thank you. Okay, that helps. Here he is. Wait, why is everyone yelling OBJ? Why are you guys yelling that? The Broncos are signing Mike. Okay, the Broncos are signing Mike Burton? Bro, why do you guys keep spamming OBJ? Anyway, the Broncos signed Mike Burton. Now let me go back. All right, let me go back. There's the Chiefs' move. Picture in picture. Boom. So see, he played 500 snaps. Let me move this down a little bit. I mean, he was graded out about the same as Frank Clark overall. Not nearly as good against the run as Frank was. Frank had more snaps as well, though. Better tackling grade, but a much higher pass rush grade. I mean, let's see. He had more hurries, more overall pressures. He had 9 more pressures than Frank Clark, and he played 150 snaps less than Frank Clark. So there you go. And he graded out a little bit higher than Dunlap, a little bit higher than George. There you have it. So, now let's go back to Twitter and see what Chiefs Twitter thinks about this a little bit. So this guy said, Chiefs got a hell of a player in Charles. I don't know how to say his last name. I got to figure that out soon. But 25 years old, improving, and was arguably the second best pass rusher for the Niners outside of Nick Bosa. Hey. Love to see it. What else we got? New news. Adam Rank said, I don't want to talk right now. All right. I don't want to talk either. Spag should have some moving around. Charles around. He lined up 364 snaps outside. 144 over the tackle and 138 as a DT last year. Oh, those are numbers from PFF. So he has moved kind of all around the line. A little bit of a versatile guy. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I do like that. Sweet. What do you guys think? You guys have thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Do we still have cap space for big name players? That's not what the Chiefs do, man. They got the big name players already. Chris Jones, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes. I don't know what the cap space looks like right now. We'll have to wait and see. Looks like a positive move. I like it, says Alex. Marvin Jones Jr. Billy B said we need a wide receiver. Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. Nice. Well, cool. The Chiefs made a big move on stream. It's a 2-year deal worth up to $20 million. I'm sure we'll get some more context and clarity here soon. Say his last name how you've been saying it, but faster. Omenihu? Omenihu? Maybe that's what it is. Omenihu. That sounds right. I'll have to go Google it before I drop the video. Omenihu. Hey, that's it. That's what it looks like. Draft in KC. Does it have to be a sexy pick, or you just take who you really want? Just take the best guy there. I don't think it has to be anything too fancy. Oh, look at this. Here's a workout video of the guy pushing a truck. No big deal. This was in 2020. Nice. The truck is in. There's somebody in it, though, and they're pressing on the gas. Just kidding. Oh. You're so funny, Cole. Here's his Twitter. Well, we got to follow him. He just retweeted it. No. Wait. Oh, okay. He retweeted somebody else's contract. I'm like, wait, what? There he is, though. Chiefs Twitter should be fun. Chiefs still need another starting caliber edge, specifically edge 1, but having Omenihu as edge 3 is solid. Between this and the Taylor signing, Veach can be more flexible in the draft just the way he likes it. BJ Kissel says, love the signing of Omenihu, 25 years old, experience. Best year was last year. Still need another edge. But this gives the Chiefs even more flexibility in the draft and finding another one. Like him inside on passing downs, he's a problem. I do like how they move him around, and that's exactly what Spags and Joe Cullen like to do with their guys. Inside, outside. So I like that a lot. Only 25 as well. I mean, Frank Clark was 29 and wanting a bag still. We spending all our money on the big fat guys, said Randy. Hey, man, the games are won or lost in the trenches. You gotta have a good line. Yeah, you gotta have a good line. Charles Omenihu was top 30 in pressures last season with 54, according to PFF. Only had 4.5 sacks, but very good pressure rate from a rotational player. Should help bolster the Chiefs' pass rush. So, nice. Josh said, love this signing. Immediately comes in and replaces Frank Clark's production for a fraction of the cost. Well, yeah, Frank Clark was not staying on that $28 million cap hit for sure. But they did leave $7 million dead cap with the releasing of Frank Clark. But yeah, Daniel Harms, great move for KC. Rotational pass rush help that Cullen can continue to get the most out of. Andy going to need to find a new fullback? Yeah, that happened. Mike Burton is gone. That's a bit savage. Obi-Wan Mahomie, guy who backed up probably one of, if not the best, defensive end rooms in the NFL and still did well. 6'5". He's the replacement for Clark with George on the other side. I think this is either a Veach want earlier and didn't get, or Spags wanting that massive defensive end on his defense. Zach Eisen said, I like this move, but the legal trouble? Oh, great. What legal trouble? What are we talking about now? He was arrested January 23rd. For what? What did he get arrested for? Oh, here we go. Well, we're learning together, boys and girls. He was, there's so many ads. Blessings. Move my head over here. He was booked. Also served a restraining order for what? Oh. According to the release from the police department in San Jose, a woman called to report that Omenihu, who is her boyfriend, pushed her to the ground during an argument. Oh, God. No visible injuries were observed on the woman, who did complain of pain in her arm but declined medical attention. Omenihu was booked into the Santa Clara County Jail and released Monday after posting bail. Blessings. He was also limited at the end of last season, dealing with an oblique injury. Bruh, how do we go from one defensive guy with legal issues to another one? Gosh, dang it, man. Yeah, Cora said a he said, she said case. Yup. Had to replace the Clark suspension, too. Oh, Robert. Well, there you go. A versatile... Whoa, Greg Coleman with the 20 gifted? Holy smokes, Greg. Thank you, bro. RCJ said, pretty sure there's more to that story than he pushed and hurt my arm. Yeah, they're going to let the legal process play out. That was the 49ers coaching staff, but we'll have to see, man. There could honestly be repercussions
And when it's grim, be the
from
Grim
that,
Reaper.
and he might serve a little suspension time. I don't know. It's really early in the process. Yo, Greg with the 20 gifted. Thanks so much, man. Legend as always. Yeah, somebody commented on my post saying, not a good look to go after the guy with pending DV charges. Yeah. But youth, trending upward as a player and value deal. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow, this is an interesting tweet. Look at this.
Reaper. And go get it.
Yo, thanks again, Greg, for the 20. Holy smokes. It's kind of small because it's a screenshot from a phone, but it says edge rushers in the NFL last year who had a higher win percentage than Omenihu as a pass rusher. There's only 5 who had a higher win percentage. Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa, Micah Parsons, Zadarius Smith, and Trey Hendrickson. Omenihu was also in the top 15 in total pressures. He turns 26 in August. He will not be an easy replacement. So that's KP show. I'm going to the original place there and retweeting that. Give me in there. He's a producer for Niners Nation. Sheesh. All right. Cole, do you think KC will pick up a veteran wide receiver? I mean, maybe. If they don't bring Juju back, they need to do something. Wow. Zach said, I trust the Chiefs did due diligence on the situation, which made them comfortable signing Omenihu as a player. This is a good signing and fits what they like. Yeah, Caleb James says, here, I'll share the screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. The talent is there, but the issues off the field likely caused that number to drop and move some years off him. So again, 2-year, $20 million max deal with the Chiefs. Jonathan said, how likely can we get Tunzel? I would put it as not that likely. Thanks for the tube. I'm at like a 30% confidence that Tunzel could be brought here. I don't know anything going on the inside, so I don't have an inside source to confirm that. I'm going back. Charles Goldman said this is a free agent that the Chiefs should be looking into. I'll pull up his article now. Bro, we got to get the pink off this, though. So pink. It is what it is. Actually, I could do this. This might be better.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper.
Oh, that is better.
Go get it.
All right. Let me do this.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper and go get it.
We have more gifteds, or am I tripping? All right, here we go. Omenihu could graduate from his role as a rotational player to more of a starter in Kansas City. The 6'5" and 280-pound.
And go get it.
We have more gifteds, or am I missing something? $25. Here's a donation to Charles Omenihu Legal Fund. G-Rock, thanks so much. That's actually hilarious, bro. Okay, Omenihu could graduate from his role from a rotational player to more of a starter in KC. 6'5", 280-pound defensive end, generated 61 pressures and 7 sacks. Nah, PFF's weird because it's not 7 sacks. I don't know how PFF configures their sacks. I don't get it. The Chiefs showed a lot of interest in Omenihu when he was a prospect coming out of Texas, but they ultimately ended up trading for Frank Clark to solidify their edge rush needs that year. They had a formal meeting with Omenihu at the 2019 NFL Scouting Combine and had talks with the Texans about trading to acquire him before he was eventually traded to the 49ers. And then here's another one that Charles Goldman said the Chiefs should look into. He's 2 for 2. Right there. Yeah, all right. Man, I'm so tired. I got to make I'm going to have to get off here in a little bit and make a video on this guy. That's crazy. No more fullback dives up the middle for 0 yards, says Al Bundy. Well, they might bring a fullback in, and then you never know what'll happen. Seth, good to see you, man. You think the Chiefs draft a fullback? Yeah, that could very well be a possibility, or you could pick up probably another one on like a vet min deal. The Chiefs may not have been interested. I mean, you think the Chiefs would have liked to bring Michael Burton back, but maybe not. If Chicago didn't pick up Orlando, I don't know who picks him up, and if they do, it'll be at market value or slightly cheaper. Yeah, man. That's a cool pickup for the Chiefs. Again, they're going with youth, a guy coming off of basically his rookie deal. I will say this, with the pending DV charges, that's probably how they got him. But they typically, Veach and company, they typically do their homework. We dominate every time, you know, so if they felt comfortable, we just do what we do. If they felt comfortable with it, we'll definitely have to see. You don't like that. I don't like DV stuff at all, but we'll see. It's still, the process is still being played out. Becky with the 20. No question. Just money. Hey, let's go. Becky the legend. Yeah, Mahomes ain't doing no QB sneaks, SR. Not really. Anyway, we make more signings tonight. I would be pretty... I'm doubtful. If it is, it's probably a smaller deal. Could be wrong, though. Yeah, that was definitely, I mean, going back to the fullback thing, it's a little surprise they didn't bring him back, the fullback Michael Burton. Thanks again, Greg. Greg the legend in here. New news. Becky the immortal legend. Yeah, she is. To be honest, this reminds me of someone who could actually start and be good. Yeah, I think he'll be used as, well, some people are saying he's defensive end 3, and the Chiefs still need to go get a edge 1. So I would almost bet that the Chiefs see him as edge 1. And they're betting on his upside and Joe Cullen. And I mean, they just hope he outproduces Frank Clark last year. Yeah, no Davenport. Davenport was signed elsewhere on a 1-year, like $13 million deal today. That happened earlier today. How would you feel about Jerry Jeudy? I like that. I doubt the Broncos would trade Jerry Jeudy to the Chiefs. Almost every 3rd and 1 play went to Burton? Nah. There was a few. It was more effective the year before, though. It wasn't very effective this past season. Orlando Brown is really regretting not taking the deal last year. I think so, says Alex. Yeah, maybe. Ruben said, I'm new here, starting to really follow NFL last season. What do you think Buffalo Bills need to improve? I mean, I'm not super knowledgeable on the Bills, man. I did see like Stephon Diggs' contract got restructured a little bit. I know they're losing some of their secondary, but I'm not an expert on the Bills by any means. I'll pull up some of the free agency moves that have happened here in a minute, though. Whoa, G-Rock with the 50. With the 50, he said, am I allowed to promote my eBay store in here? I have an eBay site loaded with Chiefs memorabilia for sale. Love to share with your followers. Keep up the great work. I mean, whoa, thanks for the 50. Can you send it to me first? I typically say no to self-promotion. But, I mean, if you DM me and it's dope, I mean, we could pull it up. Dude, thank you for the 50. Holy smokes, man. And then flip with the 6 months cold. Brew yourself some HBTC medium roast coffee. And if you're reading this comment, you can place an order here at coffee.hbtchiefs.com. Yo, flip with the plug. Yeah, man. Got my own coffee. You can check that out. It's great. I had it this morning. Was very nice, as Borat would say. Definitely enjoyed that.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper and go get it.
How much did we pay that guy? Well, it's a 2-year deal worth $20 million max. Andrew with the 2. Hey, Cole, what have I missed? I just joined. Well, the Chiefs signed, they got a defensive guy. They just signed him a little bit ago. Charles Omenihu, 25-year-old 49er. Former 49er now with the Chiefs. So he has promising upside, is dealing with a little bit of legal issues right now that's going through the legal process, but I mean, he's an athlete. 4.5 sacks last season, more pressures, I think, than Frank Clark, and he played less snaps. There was only 5 people who had a higher win percentage than Omenihu as a pass rusher, and that was Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa, Micah Parsons, Zadarius Smith, and Trey Hendrickson. So I don't know the contract details yet. I'm waiting to see if they have more details about it. I don't see any more details at the moment.
We dominate every time we touch the field, baby. We just do what we do.
Shalom with the dollar bill. Oh, let's go, man. Thank you. Oh, and Chris Wright with the 10 gifted. Whoa. Dang. And then Huck with the 6 months. You're the best, Cole? No, you're the best. We're about to hit 100K soon, man. We're real close. How many pressures did Frank Clark have last year? So I actually have that pulled up.
And when it's grim, be the Grim
I
Reaper.
can tell you right now.
Go get it.
Let's see. If I just share the screen, can you see it pretty easily? Okay, let me move myself. I mean, here it is. So Frank Clark had 45 pressures. Charles Omenihu had 54. But here's kind of the kicker. Omenihu had 572 total snaps, and Frank Clark had 716. So definitely, had a higher pressure rate. 54 pressures to Frank's 45. 10 QB hits to Frank's 9. 39 hurries from Omenihu to Frank's 30. So there you go. Jeffrey said, what's the guaranteed money? I don't know any details of his contract yet. I don't even know if that's been released. Mark Lane said, don't forget he's the guy that had a key fourth quarter strip sack in the 31-24 loss on October 13th, 2019, when he was just a rookie. He's got playmaking ability, just lacks consistency. He's definitely
When
a
it's
Kelly
Grim, be
Rowland
the
type.
Grim
Let's just
Reaper.
put it that way.
And go get it.
All right. There you go. You think Orlando could come back after he learns his value lesson? Maybe, Andrew. I don't know.
And when it's Grim, be the Grim Reaper. And go get it.
That's a great question. We love trouble guys and usually get a discount. I remember when we drafted Houston in the second
And
round,
when it's Grim, be the Grim Reaper. And
but
go
was
get
a
it.
first round grade, had personality and off-field issues, which made him drop. I mean, there's been other guys too. Yeah. I mean, Tyreek kind of had his share as
And
well
when it's Grim, be the Grim Reaper.
and fell in the draft.
And go get it.
Yeah, there's no details on his contract yet. I keep kind of looking around. I don't see.
And when it's Grim, be the Grim Reaper. And go get it.
Matt Verderam said, from an on-field perspective, landing Omenihu for $8 million per year is a great get for the Chiefs. I don't even know where you see that. Where did you see it was $8 million a year? Oh, here we go. Matt Verderam dropped a little bit of info. I didn't see his tweet. So, Chiefs signing Charles Omenihu, 2 years, $16 million, and a max of 20. So there you have it. $16 million guaranteed. Yo, Nate Donlon, what's up, man? The resident Bills fan. How's it going? Do you think the Chiefs are going to restructure and clear cap space soon? Yeah, they have to. I mean, if they want to make some moves, they're going to be out of room, out of space here pretty soon. Yeah. Becky with the 10, you talked me into it, Flip. 2 bags of coffee ordered. Yo, you guys are legends, man. Brenda with the 6-month membership
And
renewal.
when it's Grim, be the Grim
Do you
Reaper.
think they will do more cap
go get it.
restructure? Yeah, for sure, Brenda. G-Rock with the membership. Let's go, man. Did he mention where his store is?
10, 5, touchdown! Kansas
Yeah, I'm going to have to get
City!
off a little early tonight because I got to drop this news. Yeah, I'm going to have to get off and make a video on this signing, man. It's a good signing. I'm looking at Twitter. I'm not seeing any other new info. Chiefs rumors? Well, not rumors. Ice time. They signed Charles Omenihu. I mean, it was originally reported he was a defensive tackle, but I think he's a defensive end, and he kind of plays all over the line. Former 49er, 25 years old, can kind of play all over, has a pretty high pressure rate, potential upside. Still, he's coming off of his rookie deal. Yeah, 2 years, $20 million. Let Veach cook. We're going to have dogs this year. Just watch, says Court the Minister. Nate says, I hate the Finns got Ramsey and Edmonds is now gone. Yeah, man. You guys been losing some peeps, huh? Juju was still in Japan last night. He should be back any day. That's why no deal has been done. Maybe. It's interesting that he would leave during some of the crucial negotiation period, though. Jet news? Was there some Jet news? Vikings finalized 2-year, $22 million contract for ex-Cardinals cornerback Byron Murphy. That's there. If I go to
And when it's
NFL,
Grim, be
let
the
me
Grim
see.
Reaper.
NFL
Go get
free agency moves. Fairflex with a membership. Yo, let's go, man. Appreciate that. Is the Chiefs already been updated? Yeah. Okay, wow, this is fast. They've already updated it. So there's the moves that the Chiefs have made. Jawan Taylor, 4-year, $80 million. Charles Omenihu, defensive end, expected to sign a 2-year deal with the max val of $20 million. And then They brought back Tershawn Wharton on a 1-year, $2 million. They did tender Jody Fortson as well. Sorry, Cole, I'm not coming back to KC anytime soon. Can't bring Colorado beer like for 50 subs. Oh, it's all good, Dave. That was some good beer, though. I appreciate that. I'm surprised Josh Allen hasn't been signed yet. The defensive Josh Allen? Is he a free agent? I thought he was still under contract. Who did the Jets get? I don't think they got anybody. Just kidding. They got Lazard. I know that. They got Alan Lazard. No Rodgers yet. And they got Alan Lazard, linebacker Quincy Williams, safety Chuck Clark, and kicker Greg Zuerlein. Yeah, they got Lazard. Are you a forever a Chief? What? I've been a Chiefs fan my whole life, if that's what you're asking. Yes. Born and raised in Kansas City, still live here. Yes, sir. What you mean move? What you mean move? Huh? Is he behind? I don't think so. I'm right here. Can't be too far behind. So who are the people we got? I just went over it. A-Rod's probably letting cat out of the bag on Pat McAfee show tomorrow. Yeah, at 1 p.m. Yep. We will have the best O-line this year. Hey, we'll have a good one. That's the hope. I mean, the interior trio is, fantastic. Yeah, you freed up $32 million, Nate. Yep, made some moves. Love the vids. Beto, appreciate that, man. Jessica said, could we sign linebacker Josh Allen? There's a linebacker Josh Allen? Are you talking about outside linebacker, like defensive end? I didn't even know he was a free agent. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was still under contract. Maybe he is a free agent. But I don't know. Off the top of my head. No, he's still under contract for one more year. Yeah. Chiefs would have to trade for him. He's on the last year of his... Wait. No? I'm confused. Did they pick up his 5th year? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, what's up, Pawan? Almost 900 in here. Yeah, man, we were all just looking at the Chiefs news. So that's cool. Again, in case you're new in here and you're wondering what's going on, I mean, this is what's happened. It's Charles Omenihu, 2 years, $16 million with a max of 20. Really good edge rusher. Still young. They said he lacks consistency at times, but he's still improving. And this guy, Akash I can't say that last name at all, but he covers the 49ers for Niners Nation, so he knows what he's talking about. But 25 years old, improving, and was arguably the second best pass rusher for the Niners outside of Nick Bosa. That's a big one. Kelsey Plum just tweeted out about Josh McDaniels saying he wasn't invited to the marriage with Walker now. Oh, gosh. You're talking about... Oh, I don't know who that is. I know who Josh McDaniels is, but I don't know who Kelsey Plum is. Should I know who that is? What wide receiver are we getting? I have no idea, Austin. We need somebody. Maybe it'll be Juju. Oh, that's the wife of Waller. She said he wasn't invited to the wedding? I thought they already got married. Yeah, he plays edge, League of Chiefs. Yeah. He's a defensive end. I got confused, though, because I got DM'd the news at first, and the original tweet said defensive tackle. So I was definitely a little confused at first. Yeah, pretty big deal. I definitely have to get off here in a second and make a video. 1,000%. Did Chris gift 10 more gifted, or am I tripping? Cole, are we doing the 100K countdown tonight? No, not tonight. No. I'm actually not feeling 100%, man. I'm definitely going to bed. I don't think we'll hit it tonight. I'll probably hit it in my sleep now that I say that. We're at 99,513. So we're 500 off. I can't stream all night. That would be impossible. What's up, Zach? How you doing, man? DJ Chark. Yeah, he's on the list, I think. I know we don't need them, but you'd love D-Hop or OBJ. I know. I get asked about that all the time. We'll find out soon, though. We will definitely find out soon. Because I would say, they got a tackle, they got an edge. I mean, wide receivers on that list, 100%. Source confirms the Chiefs. Yep. Okay, got that. Yeah, no new news that I see. Sorry, I have not been at the other streams. You're good, Jackson. I appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out, man. Glad you guys are here. I mean, we peaked at almost 1,000, which is pretty cool. But dude, I got to jump off and make this vid. It was already happened 40 minutes ago, and I'm normally pretty quick on breaking news. It happened right during the Tuesday night Q&A, so I am going to end it 30 minutes early because I've got to cover this video, man. But you guys in the hour and a half have been super generous with the gifted, the donos, the likes, the comments. I just appreciate everybody being here, man. It wasn't the typical Tuesday night Q&A. I know I didn't answer as many questions because that breaking news happened. But, man, I appreciate you guys a ton. Cole, my hero, says if they only want a fourth for D-Hop, I'm down. Yeah, a fourth-round pick, and D-Hop said he'd be willing to rework his deal. His 2-year deal, he'd be willing to kind of negotiate it, and he's not held basically he's open to reworking that, long story short. Yep, no major cap issues. What's the news? I covered it. We've been talking about it for like 30 minutes, but the Chiefs signed a defensive end, Charles Omenihu of the 49ers. And with that being said, guys, I'll be back. I'll probably go live at some point here soon to celebrate 100,000 subs. So we might do a celebration stream and free agency watch tomorrow because I'll probably hit it overnight when I'm sleeping. But appreciate you guys for hanging out. We're ending it early because I got to get on this video and drop this quick hitter on Charles Omenihu. And until next time, let's go. Hopefully I got every donation that came my way and answered all the questions. I think I did. Let's freaking go.